The Revelstoke Smelter was the first lead smelter in Canada. It was established in 1889 by the Kootenay Smelting and Trading Syndicate on 320 acres next to the Columbia River at Revelstoke. The Canadian Pacific Railway built a branch line to the smelter down the south side of what is now Campbell Avenue, with a spur snaking down to the riverbank, where the Canadian Pacific Railway built a wharf to dock sternwheelers. The smelter site had one major drawback. The banks of the Columbia River in this location were very sandy and prone to erosion. The banks soon eroded away, and acres of land eventually slid into the river, leaving the smelter vulnerable. The smelting company considered the provincial government responsible for fixing the problem by shoring up the riverbank. The provincial government, in turn, agreed, provided the smelting company would pay half the cost, which the smelting company would not agree to. The Dominion government also refused to take action. Thus, along with the Farwell land dispute, the riverbank protection became another dispute with the Dominion and provincial governments. Both levels of governments claimed the right to issue land grants, but neither would provide protection to the quickly eroding riverbank. At the end of November in 1889, the company received 15 tons of ore from the Dunvegan mine at Flat Creek and had it put through the crushing process. It took 2 hours and 20 minutes to crush the ore. Smelting could not be carried out as construction of the smelter was not yet complete. The roasting blast furnace facility commenced operation on July 20, 1881, and was successfully operated for several weeks. 200 tons of ore from the Monarch mine at Field was processed, but the smelter shut down later that year and never resumed operation. The inability to secure guaranteed supplies of ore and the precarious location of the smelter on the crumbling riverbank contributed to the downfall of the smelter operations. In September of 1898, the remains of the smelter slipped quietly into the river. The branch track along Campbell Avenue remained in place until the 1970s, when the track was removed and Campbell River was turned into the divided street that exists today.